In this video, we're going to go over setting up the TrAIde ringer with the MT4 platform on a VPS. So first, there's a couple things that are assumed before you've come to watch this video. First, that you've selected a Forex broker. Here on this VPS, we have Hugo's Way, KOT, LQD, Pepperstone, and IC Markets pre-installed. If you have another broker that you're using, you will have to download the MT4 platform to this VPS, install it, and then set up your account. In this video, we're going to use Hugo's Way. Second, I'm assuming that you have a VPS account already set up. Ideally, you do not want to run MetaTrader with the TrAIde Ringer Expert Advisor on your home computer. We have articles in the knowledge base that explain why you don't want to do that. The VPS that you're looking at here is with Forex VPS. It's one of the VPS providers that we have listed. They're doing a really nice job customizing the VPS experience for you. So when you create an account with them, you get this beautiful background and you get all of these shortcuts pre-installed. Shortcuts to our help desk, shortcuts to the company site. The expert advisors are right here. And they also have a special scenario where you'll be able to actually update your expert advisors from your VPS, so you won't have to go through the download and kind of a complicated system. The third thing is we're assuming that you have a license already with Economy. Now, with all that said, we want to go into the Global Takeover Launch back office, and I'm going to go to a particular URL. You can see it there in the address bar. And this brings us to this page here. Now, in your case, you probably see a compliance quiz. Make sure you fill out that compliance quiz. There's a video that you can watch. If you get a wrong answer, it'll go ahead and instruct you to go guess again. Take this very serious. I'm just going to make a brief comment that our compliance department is very active, and we are not interested in people misrepresenting the company or violating any of the user agreement or the policies and procedures. So being familiar with the compliance policies is very important. Once you complete that compliance quiz, you're going to come to this page. Now, this won't be here. And what you want to do is you want to get an account number to place in this field right here. And that account number comes from your Forex broker. So we're going to go ahead and go to the Hugo's Way, and I'm going to set up a demo account. I'm going to start the MetaTrader 4 terminal. I'm going to choose a demo account. I'm going to choose a new demo account. One thing I want to mention here is that if you plan on trading with $1,000, then why would you put $10,000 in a demo account? You want to set up this demo account just like you plan on experiencing it yourself. For leverage, we're going to choose the highest leverage, 500. And we're going to agree to receive the newsletter, so we can go next. And here it's giving us the login and the password. What I'm going to do, we're going to copy that information. We're going to go ahead and put it in a notepad file. It's one thing I like about the Forex VPS. They asked me what I wanted it to be like, and so I told them I wanted the notepad right there and all of these settings, so it was really easy to work with. Okay, and I'm going to click finish.
Incoming mail.
So here's our demo account, and the number that I need to take and put into the back office is this number right here. I double clicked here, and this is the number. So I want to copy this, 2101, come back to the global takeover, and I'm going to paste it right here. what I've done is I'm using the license that I have in my trial to sync with that account. Okay, so that's been updated. Once you complete that step, then you click to get started on the 30-day trial, and we come to the getting started list. So once we're here, we need to connect to the company support. Very important that you go ahead and join the Ringer support channel. This onboarding support link won't be here probably the time you're looking at this video or shortly thereafter. You also want to make sure you become very familiar with this economy Zendesk setup. This is very essential. Next, you have your VPS account, which we already have here. Then we have the download the TrAIde Ringer, but they're already on the Forex VPS account. And you have your demo account, which we just created with Hugo's Way. And now here we have the account ID number, which we have, and we just put it in the back office. And now we get our MT4, which we already have pre-installed on the Forex VPS server. And now we want to view the setup guide. But here we are on the support site. We have how do I set up the TrAIde Ringer. I'm going to go ahead and make this a little easier to follow between the two. We are logged into the demo account here. If we go to the TrAIde, we'll see that we have $1,000 there, which is what we put in when we set up the demo account. And now we're going to go through the process of adding the expert advisor to the MetaTrader and getting it all set up. Now I do want to say you don't have to split your window like this, but I'm doing it for ease of use. So what I'm going to do is I look here at step 1, locate the TrAIde Ringer zip file in the downloads folder. Now every VPS is different, but typically if you had to download the file from the back office here, if we click that, we see that it downloaded, and being on the VPS, we would see that it went into the downloads folder, which is standard for Windows. On the Forex VPS, those are already on the VPS on the desktop. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the folder on the desktop. EAs, double click. Let's move that over here. And what I'm going to do, now you can go ahead and right click on it and copy, and that'll put it on the clipboard. What we want to do in this situation is we're going to go to the MetaTrader 4. We're going to go to File, Open Data Folder. We're going to go in this MQL4 directory into the experts, and here we already have the TrAIde Ringer installed. If you're not using Forex VPS, you'll have to come in here and you can paste it, and you would replace the file in the destination. Okay. The next is taking the DLL file and placing that in the libraries folder. So it's the same situation. If you didn't have this open, File, Open Data Folder, MQL, Libraries, and making sure you copy and paste this file into here. Again, on the Forex VPS, the file already exists. so we don't need to do that. Going down here, we then see that we need to refresh our expert advisors to show TrAIde here in the list. Ours is already showing. But to refresh the list, you right click and hit refresh, and it will show up there. If it doesn't show, then you didn't put that ex4 file in the proper directory. We can close this now. And going down, the next thing we want to do is open up the Euro USD. So we'll take this one and we'll drag it out here to our area. What we're going to do then is we're going to take the TrAIde and we're going to double click on it, and we're going to go through these. We're going to go to the Common tab. We're going to make sure that all three of these are checked, plus these two. We're going to go to the Inputs, and now we have to input some information. First, we're going to put the email address that you have on your economy account that you use to log into your back office. Then you're going to enter your password. Next, you set your weekly goal. And what this means is that you want to make profit 5% of your balance. In this case, it would be $50, 5% of 1,000. Once the TrAIde hits 5%, it'll automatically stop trading for the week. So let's say we want to hit 10% goal. The equity protector should be somewhere between 20 and 30%. What this means is if your account goes into a drawdown of more than the percentage you put here, the software automatically closes out all of your trades and shuts down so that it doesn't bottom out your account. Then we put stop running after the equity protection. So if this gets enacted, then we want it to close, yes. We can also choose no. The fixed lot size, again, you can go to the knowledge base and look into lot sizes. 0.01 is the conservative setting for $1,000. The level range is accurate. The max levels is accurate. This, you don't change any of this. We do recommend that you trade only Sunday through Wednesday and that you leave these as no. Once you have all your settings in place, you want to click OK. So here we now see the TrAIde come up here. We see the not smiley face, and the reason why it says trading not allowed is because it's Thursday in this case, so it's not allowed to place trades. Okay. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to right click on the chart, go to template, and save this template. And here we're going to name it default. This is a very helpful shortcut that will save you time in the long run. What we want to do is have this on a 4-hour time frame. And let's go ahead and make this a little smaller to keep it out of the way. I made that adjustment to the 4-hour time chart, so let's go ahead and save this again. Template, save template. This time we'll select default and overwrite that file. Now we're going to drag the AUD USD out. We see this time it automatically came out with the 4-hour chart. We want to get the Euro AUD. We want to get the AUD yen. The euro and the yen. And we want to get the dollar, and the yen. Those are the 6 pairs that we will be using here with the trade ringer. So at this point, we can go ahead and right click on this market watch box, and we can click hide all, and it'll just keep our 6 currency pairs open that we want to trade. Now I'm going to go ahead and click this 4 square button up here, because that will put them all nice and laid out like that for me to see visually. We've taken care of now 5 and 6 at the same time. We've done the inputs. We made the 4-hour. And the last thing we're going to do is we're going to go to this options box where we go tools, options. And what we want to do is we want to allow automated trading. We want to deselect those and allow DLL imports. And we'll click OK. So our status changed from not allowing to trade, which was part of the box that we just checked, but now not trading day. So if it wasn't Thursday, it would start trading. We could go ahead and change this here and just allow this one chart to trade on Thursday. I'm doing this just to show you that it would go into trading, and you see it adjusted to trading here, but we don't want to allow that. So we're going to go back to Thursday and we'll say no. And before I was able to adjust that, you see that it did start a trade in the Euro USD. I'm going to go ahead and close that out. Okay, so this has been successfully set up now. Okay, so this has been successfully set up now to where we are trading, and over time we allow it to operate. Again, I just want to really emphasize 2 things in particular. Make sure that you are on the Trade Ringer Telegram channel. The company will communicate with you regarding financial events and other news that you need to stay aware of in order to have a more successful trading experience. And secondly, make use of the help desk and the knowledge base that the company has set up. And with that, you'll be able to start trading.